The Westside Nut Club has started a new tradition you may have noticed this week while eating lunch there, and that's stopped thousands in their tracks. Eyewitness News' Cody Bailey joins us live from West Franklin Street with more on this. Cody?
Yes, Shelley, you may have noticed, like you mentioned, a new tradition, and the Fall Festival full of tradition. Of course, the 101st year here, a lot of people here with the crowds filling up here on this Friday. But in the 101st edition this year, that new tradition is already growing in popularity. That is the daily playing of the national anthem. Each day this week throughout the Fall Festival, beginning at noon from the Bossy stage, the national anthem has been performed each day by one of the Nut Club members. The Nut Club says this is just a way to honor all servicemen and women, first responders, police officers, and veterans as well who have given their service. The Nut Club member Galen Deeg has been performing the anthem each day, but that was not the original plan. Plans were to play a recording of the anthem, but the Nut Club decided they wanted a live performance, and Deeg, who also performs anthems at other events, including Evansville Otters games, stepped up for the new tradition.
To me, it gives me chills to see thousands of people eating their lunch, having their drinks, talking, and they stop and they put their hand over their heart, take their hat off, and they honor, the American flag. They honor those who have served.
And the new tradition has been well received by those at the festival, and the Nut Club says that this will continue for years to come. Now, speaking of the Nut Club, speaking of traditions, I'm being joined now by the Nut Club historian, Dick Barkin. And Dick, thank you for taking time to talk with us. We just saw a new tradition that's really taken off this week with the national anthem. Of course, the 101st Fall Festival, a lot of tradition in itself. What about that mix of old and new that we've seen?
Oh, well, I think it's great. That's how our club keeps going, and we keep getting new guys in, mixed in with the older guys, and they learn and they take over for us older guys. So it's the old and new always has worked good for years here with us, and that's the great thing about the club.
But before we went on the air here this afternoon, about you being close to 50 years now. Next year will be your 50th year with the Nut Club, and you yourself have seen a lot of growth over those 50 years too. What are some things that stand out to you over the last 50 years that have changed and grown?
Well, just mainly the mechanism, all that, the stage and the stages, all the booths have really expanded since the 50s, and we've got booths all the way up and down the street, the rides, and it just is maintained its family type atmosphere, and that's the main thing that we like to see, and that see the families out here.
And speaking of growth here too, of course, a lot of crowds here today, and one thing that you and I were talking about earlier is that a look back at the history, but here in the near future, there are works to have a special book for the 100 years of the Nut Club. Tell us a little bit about that real quick.
Right, we're publishing a book, hopefully it'll be out in the summer, and pre-ordering right now. It's October 14th at mtpublishing.com, or you can order it and that. So it's going to be full of pictures and words and stuff like that. So I think it'll be great.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Dick. And of course, we've got a lot more fun here the rest of this evening, and you got most of your Saturday, as well as history on display, and of course, new traditions this week as well. Reporting live from the Fall Festival, Cody Bailey, Eyewitness News.